Hello to Emma. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you for the chat to you today. So, can you tell me roughly how long have you been a singer songwriter for?
I started singing at age 6 and I started writing music around age 12. So I think my whole life.
So, what was it like when you first went to the recording studio to record your debut single?
So, if we're talking about this particular EP, I wrote the first song in February of 2024 um, with Paul Wally in London. I wrote Cut the Brakes. And then I guess that was the first one we recorded. I recorded Cut the Brakes, Wednesday's Child, and Morning, all in London over the span of a few months. And then the rest of them I recorded in Los Angeles with my producer Ben over the course of 6 or 7 months of last year. And it's come together into work I'm very, very proud of now.
So, can you tell me more about playing it safe?
Yeah, so Playing It Safe was off of my older EP, Secondary Character, which released in the end of 2024. That track is about realizing that I hold myself back a lot, and I think it's done me more harm than good. And I think it's better to just kind of let yourself be free and do what you want to do. And I've not played it safe since then.
So, it is a single called Secondary Character. So, can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, so Secondary Character was my last EP that I put out before the EP Wednesday's Child, which I released this year, last week. The Secondary Character song was about feeling like I was playing a bit secondary in my own life, and I was kind of getting sick of it and a little bit sad about it. So I think from then I started to realize that I am not the secondary character, I am the main character, and I deserve to be, and we all deserve to be. And that's where the inspiration for the track came from.
So where do you get your inspiration from? Do you get it from any artists?
Absolutely, yeah. I really love Bon Iver. I've loved Bon Iver my whole life. I've been really inspired by Joni Mitchell and Carole King as well since I was a kid. And I think fusing the old storytelling aspects of those artists with kind of the newer electronic soundscapes that I'm inspired by from Bon Iver's project and a lot of other people's projects recently kind of shaped the sound that I have today. Bit of old and new.
Maybe a bit of old and new. So, can you tell me more about Burning Bridges?
Absolutely. So I wrote Burning Bridges last summer in Los Angeles. It's one of my favorite tracks from the EP, and it's about realizing that I tend to have to let people go in order to grow myself. And it's kind of a hard thing to realize as an adult, but I think I've had a pattern of that in my life, and I've become a better person for it. But it's hard in the moment because you get a little sad, but it's worth it.
So, what's it like to record your second EP called Wednesday's Child?
It was great. I had a wonderful time. I recorded it over the span of the last year or so. And I'm really, really proud of those 6 songs. And like I said, I did half of them in London and then half of them in Los Angeles. And it's kind of a blend of my two lives. And I'm very, very proud of them. I really like the tracks, and I hope everyone else does too.
Well, after this interview finished, could I play the track on your EP called Cards? So, can you tell me more about that?
Absolutely. This is the focus track of the EP. And one of also, I guess they're all kind of my favorite, but yeah, I like them all, but you have little certain emotional ties to each one. Cards is about a relationship that I had that didn't quite work out because I kept feeling like I was asking someone to come back into my life when they didn't really want to be. Um, and accepting that that's the way it is, and that maybe it's okay and it's supposed to be like that, and there's nothing I can really do about it. And just being okay with the way the cards have fallen and growing and moving on and finding freedom in that.
So, I know you just released an EP. So, are you working on any new music in the near future?
I am. I'm working on an album. Almost done. Almost done. We have the tracks picked out. We just have to add some finishing touches. So expect a lot of new music in the new year.
So, is there any plans to release any of your music on CDs at all?
No physical copies yet, but hopefully soon. Yeah.
You got to, as you releasing your full debut album, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, what's it like to be a independent artist for you?
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I mean, I do get to control everything, so I have my hand in all the pots, which I really enjoy. The full scope of being able to be involved in my entire project. Um, it is hard because I have less support than someone who would be signed to a label, but I really like being involved in all of the aspects of my project. So I have final say on everything, which actually is really freeing and quite wonderful. Yeah.
So you're currently on tour with Pale Waves. So is there any venues that you like playing at so far on this current tour?
Absolutely. I'm having a great time. Pale Waves are absolutely amazing. We're currently in Norwich and we have a show tonight. We had a show yesterday and we have about 7 left until the end of tour. And we're just having an absolute blast. And I'm loving playing my new songs on stage. And it's just the best time ever.
So will you do a tour when you release your album?
Yes, I'd like to. We haven't planned it quite yet, but we're planning on maybe a little headline in the spring of next year, but we're not totally sure yet. So be sure to stay tuned and I will let you know as soon as we announce.
Oh, I look forward to that. Must come along with any gigs in Birmingham or London. That'd be good.
Absolutely. I'll add it to the list.
So finally, can you tell me listeners where can they find you on your social media?
Absolutely. So my name is Emma with 3 M's. You can find me at Emma Says, like Emma Says Hi, on Instagram and TikTok. And you can find me on Facebook and Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you stream any music online. It's just going to be Emma with 3 M's.
Well, thank you for letting me chat to you today.
You as well. Thank you so much for having me.
And enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. You as well. I really appreciate it.
Goodbye.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Bye.